a man who doesn't have many friends compared to making friends to finding a diamond. He said real friendships are rare and valuable, and it's hard to tell them apart from fake ones. After making mistakes, he started to think all friendships weren't real. Another person agreed, saying good friends are very special, but finding such a friend in life is rare. So what does it mean if you're often by yourself in a world full of people connecting? Does not having many friends say something about you? We're going to talk about this sensitive topic, looking at why friendships can be complicated today and how this affects us. Remember, not having lots of friends doesn't mean you're not valuable. Sometimes it's about finding that one special friend. Join us as we try to understand why finding friends can be hard, look into the reasons behind this, and share some wise advice on how to make real, meaningful friendships. Number 1. Shifting priorities or growth. Rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It's just a normal part of interacting with others. Every time we face rejection, we're getting better at dealing with people and understanding the complex world of relationships with more grace and toughness. Remember, your value isn't about how many friends you have, but the strength of your friendships. Sometimes, we might find ourselves with fewer friends, similar to the story of a boy and an apple tree. This story shows how, as we get older, our priorities change. Our friendships were simple and pure when we were young, like the boy enjoying the tree's company. But as we grow up, we start to focus more on things we think are important, like money, status, and having a home, and might neglect our friends, just like the boy did with the tree. This change is normal as we grow, but it can make us forget the value of true friendship. The tree was always there for the boy, just like our real friends are for us, even when we're busy chasing other goals. If we don't pay attention, we might end up missing out on meaningful relationships. To keep our friendships strong, we need to make an effort, similar to taking care of a garden. It's not about big actions, but doing small, kind things regularly. Start by reaching out, having conversations, and being there for others, especially when they need support. Friendships need time to grow deep roots, just like the tree in the boy's story shows. It's important to give and take in a friendship, not just look for support when we need it. So, let's not be like the boy who only went back to the tree when he needed something. Instead, let's value and take care of our friendships all the time. Number 2. Mental well-being. As we move through life, balancing work, education, and personal development, our priorities change, impacting our friendships. This process, much like the construction or decline of buildings, is often unnoticed but significant. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy still relevant today, teaches us to accept these changes. Picture your life as a river, constantly flowing and changing. As you navigate through different phases, like advancing in your career or enjoying family life, the time you have for friends naturally varies. This isn't a failure, it's part of living a full life. Stoicism offers practical advice for these times. When life gets busy, it may seem necessary to maintain a wide circle of friends, but Stoicism values quality over quantity. It's better to have a few close, meaningful friendships than many shallow ones. This approach isn't about excluding people, but rather focusing your energy where it's most meaningful. By doing this, you respect both your time and others, creating genuine, fulfilling connections. Adjusting to life's shifting priorities with Stoicism means not settling for fewer friends, but understanding and accepting that the nature of relationships changes. Some friends may drift away, while others will become closer, or new friendships will form, all due to your evolving priorities. This is a part of the journey to be embraced with wisdom and courage. A Stoic quote that reflects this mindset is by Marcus Aurelius. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This quote reminds us to accept and cherish the relationships fate wholeheartedly brings into our lives, regardless of their duration. Another relevant quote is by Epictetus: "Don't seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." This encourages us to accept life and relationships as they come, finding peace in the natural course of events. So, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the dynamic nature of life and relationships. By focusing on deep, meaningful connections and accepting the natural ebb and flow of friendships, we live in harmony with the changes life brings, enriching our journey with valuable, fulfilling relationships. Number 3. Lifestyle choices. Stoicism is a way of thinking that helps us deal with life's challenges calmly and with inner peace. It's like being a wise friend to yourself, so you can be a better friend to others. When we're stressed or sad, making friends can feel like walking through a dark maze. Stoics believe in finding a light to see a path forward, not to make the darkness go away, but to move through it more easily. This idea is similar to what comedian George Carlin said: "Behind a person who seems cynical, there's someone who once had big dreams but got disappointed." Being a good friend isn't about quoting famous Stoics while drinking coffee. It's about doing things that show you care. Mindfulness means paying full attention to what's happening now and not getting distracted. This makes people feel valued. Meditation, or spending a few minutes in quiet thought each day, isn't just for monks. It helps everyone stay calm and clear-headed. These practices signal to others that you're a peaceful and thoughtful person. Tranquility, or being at peace, doesn't mean you have to escape your busy life. It means finding calm within yourself, even when things are hectic. This makes you like an anchor in a storm, steady and reliable. Friends look for someone who can stay calm through tough times. Stoicism teaches that you can find this inner peace by regularly checking in with yourself and managing your emotions. As Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that by controlling our thoughts and reactions, we become stronger and more resilient. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, noted, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This highlights the importance of listening in building strong friendships. Summing up, Stoicism isn't just an ancient idea, it's a practical guide for making and keeping friends in today's world. It teaches us to focus on our inner peace and be present for others, creating meaningful connections that withstand life's storms. Number 4. Trust issues. Trust issues can make friendships feel like walking on a tightrope, where you're trying to balance being true to yourself with the uncertainty of how others will act. Think of trust not as something you hand out like candy, but as something that builds up slowly, piece by piece. Getting to know yourself is key. It's like having a map in the wild world of relationships. Know what you like, what you don't, and what makes you nervous. This self-awareness is your guide, helping you decide when to let someone in and when to keep your distance. Imagine yourself as a tree standing tall and strong because it knows where its roots are. In the same way, knowing your values helps you stand firm. When talking to others, don't worry about impressing them. Instead, just be real. This change in mindset can turn conversations from stressful to fun, where you can make real friends. Also, remember that making friends isn't about collecting trophies. It's more like caring for a garden. Be patient and give your friendships time to grow. Just like Seneca, an old wise thinker, said, "Life is a journey, See each chat or meetup as one step on your adventure, not a test of your worth. By being true to yourself, you make room for real, meaningful connections. With a Stoic mindset, your shyness or introversion isn't a shadow but a strength. It's not about getting rid of these parts of you, but understanding them and using them to navigate through the complex world of friendships. Number 5. Feeling shy or liking to be alone. Being shy or introverted often feels like a barrier in a world that values outgoing personalities. Yet, imagine for a moment that these traits are not hindrances, but unique perspectives from which to view your social surroundings. This concept borrows from Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches the value of turning perceived weaknesses into strengths. At the heart of Stoicism is acceptance, particularly of oneself. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, advised embracing the realities of life, including our own nature. If you're introverted or shy, it's not a flaw, but a quiet power. This power lies in understanding and accepting that your social journey is different, not deficient. Accepting yourself liberates you from the burdens of what-ifs and should-bes, clothing you in the armor of quiet confidence that is unshaken in social settings. Now, imagine you're at a social event and the familiar sensation of shyness creeps in. Stoicism shines in these moments, reminding you to focus on what's within your control, your actions and your words. You don't have to be the center of attention or force yourself to be something you're not. Instead, engage in the moment with the understanding that your worth is not measured by your outward expressiveness, but by the quality of your interactions. By adopting this Stoic mindset, you can navigate social landscapes with ease, knowing that you're fully capable of forming meaningful connections in your own way. This approach is not about changing who you are, but about leveraging your unique qualities to enrich your social experiences. Embrace your introversion or shyness as strength, and let it guide you in forging deep, lasting relationships. Number 6. Lack of social skills. Engaging in activities that matter to you, like planting trees or organizing books, connects you with people who share your interests. These shared tasks weave you into a community, reflecting the Stoic virtue of contributing to the greater good. By doing so, you meet companions who care about the same things, making every effort a step towards building meaningful connections. When you dive into your profession or hobby, especially in workshops or seminars, you enter a space where everyone understands your passion. This common ground makes conversations flow easily, allowing you to find your tribe. In such environments, professional and personal growth intertwines, enriching your life with friendships that understand the intricacies of your interests. Moreover, embracing outdoor activities like hiking, biking, or yoga opens another avenue for building connections. Nature's setting removes the stiffness of formal social interactions, fostering genuine relationships. These moments are perfect for practicing gratitude for the surroundings and the company, enhancing the quality of your social life. It's crucial to remember that friendships require effort and the right approach. Simply having many friends isn't the goal. It's about valuing those connections that bring joy and color to your existence. This mindset, focusing on simplicity and sincerity, makes the journey of making friends not just a goal, but a fulfilling experience. Despite the challenges, including a lack of social skills, this approach emphasizes the importance of actively seeking and nurturing connections in our lives. Number 7. Lack of social opportunities. Navigating the complex web of human relationships can feel like being adrift in the vast, changing sea of connections. This journey underscores the fact that people evolve, akin to the shifting seasons. One day, a person might stand by you as a pillar of trust, and the next, they could become a stranger, illustrating the transient nature of human bonds. This realization isn't a call for cynicism or for building impenetrable walls around your heart. Rather, it's an invitation to embrace change as the only constant in life and maintain emotional resilience amidst shifts. When trust is compromised, it's not a cataclysm but a fork in the road, offering lessons to fortify your spirit. Adopting a cautious approach doesn't necessitate becoming distant or cold-hearted. It's about grounding yourself in realism and acknowledging the imperfections inherent in human behavior. Emulate the qualities of water, adaptable, fluid, yet always true to its essence. Embracing openness and fostering clear communication act as beacons of clarity in the fog of uncertainty. If doubts cloud your mind, address them openly. Such conversations can illuminate misunderstandings, transforming them into opportunities for clarity and connection. Engagement in these dialogues is pivotal. They serve as bridges to deeper understanding and more substantial bonds, provided there's a balance between sharing your thoughts and listening to others. This harmonious exchange, much like a dance, enriches the fabric of friendships. Moreover, the modern dilemma of isolation often stems not from a scarcity of social interactions, but from a lack of meaningful connections. Our digital lives buzz with notifications, yet our hearts yearn for authentic engagement. One potent remedy is to immerse yourself in community service. Volunteering not only contributes to the welfare of others, but also opens avenues to meet like-minded individuals. This path not only enriches the lives of others, but also sows the seeds of genuine friendships, fostering a sense of belonging and community. In essence, navigating social landscapes with openness, adaptability, and a commitment to genuine interactions can transform fleeting connections into enduring bonds. Number 8. Changing circumstances. Engaging in activities that matter to you, like planting trees or organizing books, connects you with people who share your interests. These shared tasks weave you into a community, reflecting the Stoic virtue of contributing to the greater good. By doing so, you meet companions who care about the same things, making every effort a step towards building meaningful connections. When you dive into your profession or hobby, especially in workshops or seminars, you enter a space where everyone understands your passion. This common ground makes conversations flow easily, allowing you to find your tribe. In such environments, professional and personal growth intertwines, enriching your life with friendships that understand the intricacies of your interests. Moreover, embracing outdoor activities like hiking, biking, or yoga opens another avenue for building connections. Nature's setting removes the stiffness of formal social interactions, fostering genuine relationships. These moments are perfect for practicing gratitude for the surroundings and the company, enhancing the quality of your social life. It's crucial to remember that friendships require effort and the right approach. Simply having many friends isn't the goal. It's about valuing those connections that bring joy and color to your existence. This mindset, focusing on simplicity and sincerity, makes the journey of making friends not just a goal, but a fulfilling experience. Despite the challenges, including a lack of social skills, this approach emphasizes the importance of actively seeking and nurturing connections in our lives. Number 9. Differences in interest. Understanding our emotions and not letting them control us doesn't mean we have to be without feelings. Instead, it's about managing how we respond to how we feel. When you get good at this, you become a steady and calm presence in a world that can often surprise us. People tend to be attracted to those who are calm and understand things well. By working on staying peaceful inside, you naturally make a place where friendships can grow. Remember, when you work on feeling good mentally, you're also helping to build stronger, more meaningful relationships. As life moves quickly, we can sometimes find ourselves alone, with friendships fading away. Imagine you're always busy checking things off your list, but when the day is done, the seat across from you at the dinner table is still empty. It's not just about being busy, it's about what you choose to make important. Stoicism teaches us to think about our choices. Are you spending your time on things that really matter to you? Thinking about this can change everything. It's about having the bravery to say no to things that waste your time and don't help you connect with others. Now, think about planning your day as if you're an artist creating a masterpiece. Making choices is like using a chisel to shape your time for both duties and friendships. It's not about trying to cram more into your day, but about choosing wisely. You might end up with less time for hanging out, but if you spend it with the right folks, those who share your values, those moments become way more special. It's all about having deeper, not necessarily more, connections. Think of life like a picture made up of little tiles, each one showing a part of your life, like work, hobbies, rest, and friends. Your job is to put these pieces together in a way that looks and feels good. It's about finding the right balance, which takes effort and thought, but when it clicks, your life looks and feels awesome. Having different interests is cool, kind of like how different notes make up music. If you like one thing and someone else likes something else, it's not a problem, but a chance to connect over new stuff. Imagine you're into rock music and a coworker digs classical. Instead of seeing it as a gap, look at it as a bridge to cross. Being open to differences isn't just nice. It makes life richer and more interesting. It's like when you only pay attention to what you like, you might end up stuck in a small world and only hang out with people just like you. But if you're open to different things people are into, you're not just finding out about new stuff, you're also making new friends and seeing things in new ways. There's an old saying that having a variety of things in your life makes it exciting. Being curious and open to learning about others' likes can help us understand that everyone has their own cool experiences and things they're passionate about. So, if you're really into video games but your neighbor loves gardening, don't just ignore them. Ask about their favorite plant. It's not about pretending to like gardening, but showing you respect what they're into, and that lets them see and respect your interests too. This kind of curiosity can bring people with different hobbies together. It's about seeing that, underneath it all, we all get excited and dedicated about our hobbies. Stoicism tells us to look for what we have in common, like our feelings and values, rather than just shared interests. Imagine a place where friends are made not just because they like the same stuff, but because they understand and value their differences. In this kind of friendship, someone who loves sports and someone who loves reading can connect over their determination and love for learning. Stoicism encourages us to approach friendships with an open heart and mind. Making friends is about more than just what we do together. It's about who we are and how we can grow together. Remember, it's not about how similar we are, but how well we accept and learn from our differences. Being stoic doesn't mean you hide your feelings. It means you understand them and guide them. Look for friends who truly connect with your heart. If you liked our talk, please give it a thumbs up to help more people find this wisdom. If you're new here, subscribe and ring the bell to get more lessons on old wisdom. We want to hear from you. Tell us how you make friends. It doesn't matter if you're quiet and like smaller groups, or if you're outgoing and like being with lots of different people. Your stories are important to us. Not sure what to share? Just tell us if you're more of an outgoing person, a quiet person, or somewhere in between. Thanks so much for watching. We can't wait to share more with you. Until next time, pick another video to keep learning about Stoicism. Stay wise and keep building those important friendships.